What's going on, guys? So today we're actually going to be checking out two more trailers. They have a bunch of new trailers for this Korea update in December, and I want to go over them with you guys because there's a lot of interesting content. One of them we're going to check out is Force Master 3rd Spec, and then also another trailer which has a bunch of new content that's going to be teased for the future of Blade & Soul. So let's jump into the video and check out these trailers together. Oh man. Lightning Force Master. Now, unfortunately, there is no in-game combat footage of the Force Master Awakening, so we'll have to wait till it gets a little bit closer to December to actually see how the class plays in combat. It will be coming in December for Korea with Unreal Engine 4 most likely, so this is going to be a really big patch for Korea. Unfortunately, we won't be getting any of those things. Really, the only thing we're going to probably be getting is the 3rd Spec Assassin and 3rd Spec Destroyer. But besides that, we really just have to kind of watch Korea get all the good content and wait, and hopefully we get it in a decent time frame, maybe a couple months later. And one of the guys on my Discord actually posted this. I found it pretty funny. This is essentially what Force Master is going to be now. You know, you have the Moltres, you have the Zapdos, you have the Articuno, you know, you have all the elements now. It's pretty damn cool. Now, besides the Force Master, we do have that other trailer I mentioned, which is going to be covering a bunch of new content for the future of Blade & Soul. Advanced combat, pretty interesting on that one. Maybe new skills or something. This game is very beautiful, I'll give them that. Remastered visuals, which is Unreal Engine 4 basically. Hey, I don't really see any FPS drops. That's a good sign, right? Siege Warfare, like Black Devs Online basically. New PvP field. And this is just Korean for a new zone, so don't worry about that text there. It's just the name of it. New dungeon, of course. And then Force Master Awakening. So just watching that video, there's a bunch of content we have to talk about. Number one thing is the advanced combat. That one is really intriguing to me because I feel like with Blade & Soul, probably the number one thing they don't have to work on is the combat. Like, I feel like everyone loves the combat in this game. That's why a lot of people still play the game at this point. So the advanced combat is really interesting. I don't really know what they're planning with that. Maybe they're going to be adding like new resources that you can use. Like maybe you can use like some type of like new shield. Like I saw the Destroyer in that trailer. He had some weird like force field shield thing. It was really odd looking. So maybe there's some like new abilities you can use that aren't from your class but from a different source. But it definitely looks like we're going to be getting some new combat systems very, very soon. Another one I want to mention is the Siege Warfare, and mainly not just because of the whole Siege theme, but what it means. So when we think of Blade & Soul, we haven't really had any open world content in years now, just because this game's engine is so terrible. But with them adding a Siege Warfare, I mean, Siege literally means a huge amount of people in a PvP area attacking each other, and usually an open world setting. So that's the last thing that you would add to Blade & Soul right now. But with them releasing Unreal Engine 4 very soon, I'm really thinking they must be really confident in Unreal Engine 4 to put out a Siege Warfare mode. So I'm really excited. I think this is a good sign, you know, and that's a really key thing. If they release Unreal Engine 4 and it does fix all the optimization issues and the game runs smooth like butter, I don't want to see them just keep putting out F8 dungeons every couple months. That's just completely boring and a waste of resource. I want to see them put out like this type of stuff, like Siege content, open world content, world bosses, you know, some really huge events like this would be awesome with Unreal Engine 4. So again, this is a really good sign, and I'm happy that they're going to be implementing new modes, and I'm really intrigued to see how it works. I'm hoping that it's gear equalized because honestly at this point the gear gap is so huge. I really can't picture them doing faction content and stuff like that when they used to do in the 45 days, because nowadays, you know, a whale can just one-shot a new player with one ability. It's really not a fair equivalent, so we'll have to wait and see. Of course, this is all just speculation in my head, but really, really interesting and a good sign that they're adding open world content, Siege content with Unreal Engine 4. Overall, I'm definitely happy to see a lot more hype and interest from the community with all these new updates being teased coming very soon to Blade & Soul. I'm just hoping, have my fingers crossed, that NCSoft doesn't drop the ball on these, because the content itself looks really amazing, but the publisher has to be on board too. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about all these new trailers in the comments below. Let me know what you're most excited about. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. As always, like the video, sub to the channel if you want more content coming very soon. I'll be out with a new video very, very soon. Appreciate you guys, and I'm out.